Victor Osimhen, he's already proven to us that he's an egoistic player. Right from his days at Napoli. Though I have my own team that I feel they would win it. I think Germany would win it though.
So your favorite is Germany?
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome to K-Sport Podcast. This is another episode of this show. My name is Adede Jolo Akayode. I am your host for today. And here I have a guest with me. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother.
Can you tell us your name, your occupation, and the club you support?
Okay. My name is Atta Mustafa. I'm popularly known as Mr. Fresh.
No wonder I say you fresh.
And
when they look at say
I do. And I am a hotel manager.
Wow.
So I'm based in Ikorodu. I'm a passionate Manchester United fan.
Passionate Manchester United fan.
Exactly.
How will you rate your team performance last concluded season?
It's not a new thing because a lot of persons have already saw what happened last season. We were not at our very best, so we actually underperformed. But we made a big statement, lifting the FA Cup trophy.
Yeah, that is important. Winning a
that
trophy
was
purpose.
Of course, that FA Cup trophy was more of like a season saver for Ten Hag, and I'm very sure that was what actually kept him.
So quick one, let me ask you, what did you feel about retaining Ten Hag and giving him a new contract?
Yeah, in terms of retaining Ten Hag, I feel there's no better choice at the moment. If not, he woefully underperformed last season, just to be honest. Only the FA Cup was the significant thing he did. Although we can blame a lot of things on the injuries he had about 57 cases.
Did you think it's the right decision for the team to retain him?
Of course, because there is no better option at the moment. Okay. There's no. Hag is a let's say he's a world class manager. I can rate him that.
So to save our time, what did you expect from Manchester United next season?
Let's say a top 4 finish would do, and obviously another trophy.
So maybe FA Cup.
Maybe FA Cup, either domestic or I'm not saying we can go for the league for now.
No problem. Okay, but you know, say you know if you go for league for now.
For now.
Why?
There's a lot. That team need a lot of reshuffling, not just from the players alone.
If we have time, we'll come back to that.
No problem, sir.
On the trending story we experienced during the weekend, which Finidi George and Osimhen, I won't call it a riff. It was just let me explain so that you can understand. A sport blog posted about this Finidi George statement, saying Finidi George, I think he said he cannot beg Osimhen to play for the national team. So I think this is what, when people see things like this, they will react and start blaming Osimhen that maybe he formed his injury and trying to make excuse not to play for Super Eagles. So I think that's what caused this thing that made him go out of proportion by going on live and saying a lot of things that is not meant to be said. To me, it is unprofessional.
Of course.
For a player, a very prolific player like
a world-class striker.
A world-class striker, and also a CAF champion,
a CAF player of the year.
CAF player of the year.
Current holder.
Saying all those rubbish online, to me it is rubbish.
Of course.
So immature. What did you feel about it? Because now in this morning there was a news that says before Finidi George tender his resignation, he said those things about those players, their behaviors, and he did not single-handedly talk about name any player. He just put them all together in a box that all these players, he cannot
You
beg any
cannot beg
player
anybody.
to,
Yes, that's
and that
also
is
correct.
true.
Of
A
course.
coach cannot be begging a player to play for the national team. It is your team. If you want to play, you will show the passion that you want to play. So I think that is what those sport blog reframed.
Of course.
So
They
just
are
to
now
bring
singling
in
it out.
traffic.
Yeah.
So and that's what caused this thing now. So now, what did you feel about the senior reaction and the judge?
What I feel, honestly speaking, to be honest, I feel there had already been something before this time. I feel
That is
like
it.
yes, I
There's
feel like there
something
had
between
been a
them.
bad blood between them before.
Maybe when
Because
the
Finidi,
former coach was still there,
yes,
so
yes.
they have something they are
Secondly,
driving.
you know, Osimhen is a big fan of Emmanuel Amunike,
Yeah.
the second person that contested with Finidi George for the
Yes,
Super
yes,
Eagles
yes,
position.
yes.
So Osimhen is more of like he has always come out publicly to say he owe his performances today to Emmanuel Amunike. So I feel it was in the process of hiring Finidi, of which I am very sure Osimhen was not in support of. Osimhen would have preferred Amunike, considering they were already together at the Nigerian under 17. Yeah, Emmanuel Amunike was more of like the person that brought Victor
Osimhen
Osimhen
out.
out. Yes. So I feel maybe it was because I knew that he would definitely have supported Emmanuel Amunike for that position. So I feel maybe there was a clash between them within that period, and I feel Osimhen is not happy for the fact that Finidi George was retained as the Super Eagles
Was
head
coach.
coach. So for Osimhen to see that kind of news, and he did not even wait, that shows that yes, he already had Finidi in mind. Understand? He was just waiting for the perfect opportunity to pounce on him.
So his reaction going on live, what did you think about
His
it? Because some
reaction,
people are commending it and
no, no, no,
saying
no, no, no.
it
His
is
reaction
right.
is so immature. Now, Victor Osimhen, he's already proven to us that he's an egoistic player. Right from his days at Napoli. I understand there was a time he
If you
had.
remember, he had a issue with Ikpeba during after
Yes,
that
yes.
Ghana and Nigeria
Match where
World Cup match,
Ikpeba was saying
where
his
his
chances,
chances
he needs to convert his chances.
and he's
Yeah,
doing bicycle kick instead
yes,
during
of course.
when we
I
need
remembered.
goals.
He also criticized Victor Ikpeba
So
for that statement.
he respond to him immediately and
What?
calling him one maybe Agbaya or something that time then.
Osimhen,
So it's not
honestly.
a surprise to me anyway, seeing Osimhen coming live, and because even in the video, his brothers are even telling him to calm down
To calm
because
down. Yes.
they know it is not right.
Yes, of course.
So why will people be saying he is right because of what someone said, and it is not even a concrete
Yes,
concrete information.
As
It was just reframed.
as a professional
Because when I
footballer.
saw the information, I was like, a professional coach and a very well experienced coach will not talk about a player like this.
not at all. He did
When
not
you
do
know
that.
the kind of country he is, Nigeria, we mad gone. Any small thing like this, they go
Where they
change
find
ourselves.
they find
They go,
water to take do akara.
I
You
swear,
can't give us oil.
they
We turn
go
everything now.
turn everything to wetin
Ah.
you no want. But
So
anyway,
Osimhen was so immature, to be honest. It was immature of him, and he's now showing us that it's actually because he's not really. He's currently in a state whereby leaving Napoli is kind of difficult this summer.
yes.
The club has definitely said they don't want him anymore. It is obvious and clear that the club want to do away with him.
Yeah.
But the asking price is too much that clubs are now redrawing from bidding for him. The likes of Arsenal
And his injury profile is not good for that amount.
Of course. So I think they are demanding 150 or
100 million.
So no, I don't think currently now no Premier League club would be willing to pay such
If na you go
amounts.
pay such for player like Osimhen wey fit get injury anytime. He's starting to be a injury prone player because last season he had injury like 4 to 5 times.
I never doubted his passion playing for Nigeria. He was so right saying he gave his all for Nigeria.
Yeah, sure.
But first of all, Finidi George is an elderly man.
He played it all wrong.
Even if you don't like him, at least that respect you have for him. Second of all, Finidi George is a legend.
Sure.
We know what he achieved with Nigerian football.
With Nigerian football and even Europe.
Finidi George was one of the best wingers Nigeria has ever had. Finidi George. He's a Champions League winner.
Sure.
Osimhen is not a Champions League winner. He's a Finidi just a Nations Cup winner. He has made a two-time appearance in the World Cup. Has Osimhen appeared in the World Cup before? No. So I don't know if he doesn't have respect for him. He needs to have respect for what Finidi has achieved. He has not achieved what Finidi achieved, even in club side. Let's be honest with ourselves.
Really needs to come. So let's stick to our time, please. What did you think about Nigeria team? What did you think is the problem? Because we played, I think 3 or 2 matches recently where we draw 1 and lose 1. Even the Benin that we are not supposed to lose, we lose it. Now it is very certain we may not be playing in the World Cup. Even if we will play, it will be miracle. Maybe some small team lose. So what did you think about this team? What did you think is the problem? Briefly.
To be honest, I see Nigerians issue like more of like the kind of problem that Manchester United have. The management. We have the players.
Honestly, we have the players. We have
the best set of players in Africa.
51 followers play, they will fear our players.
There is no African team that has the caliber of players that Nigeria has. Most of our players, when they were saying they should invite home base, I was just looking at people. It's not, how can you invite? We have a lot of talent in Europe.
Even those that have not even played at all.
Home base player. To be honest, we know it's to encourage them. We understand.
Yeah, sure.
But in terms of their playing time, you can only invite them. You can't give them playing time. I remember, I think Sadiq Ismail, he made his debut. The Remo Stars, one of the star players of the NPFL this season. He made his debut, although his debut was not really convincing. But if you look at his performance, you cannot tell me that you are going to bench Bright Osai Samuel for Sadiq Ismail. It's not possible. If you look at the performance, you will see that the quality, you see a lot of quality differences.
Yeah, sure.
So we should leave. The thing is, the Super Eagles, what the Super Eagles currently need now, right from the top, I think they need to make changes from the top. But the thing is, we are in Nigeria.
Politics is everywhere, even in football.
So, and secondly, I feel Finidi George is not a much experienced coach to handle.
He has, according to reports, he has tendered his resignation and is no more the coach.
Yes, the work is too. It's more of like the work is too big for him.
So, who did you think can replace him and make a good change?
To be honest, currently now, the only option we have is a foreign coach. Foreign coach, it's a very good. So I would go if we are not going foreign. I would suggest South African coach, Pitso Misome. That man is a should I call him?
He did not
an African
Nigeria offer because we are in the same group with South Africa.
Okay, that was the reason.
Then he said it because we are in the same group with South Africa.
If not, that man would have been.
I didn't mean we are not in the same group with South Africa. He would have taken
because I see that man, Pitso Misome, as more of like an African football tactician. He understands African football so much, and that's what we need, to be honest, for now. Because currently now, I can't say that Pitso Misome would win us the World Cup.
Sure,
I cannot say that.
Sure,
but I can beat my chest that if he doesn't win us the AFCON, he'll still take us to another final.
Wow.
If he is to be given the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because he has experience. He has dealt with African players.
And
he knows the African football. He's a person that has been with Al Ahly for some time.
Yeah.
Being a South African and coaching Al Ahly, it's not easy. Going to Egypt to coach Al Ahly of Egypt. It's not
easy. Let's leave Nigeria. Let's go to Europe. With the ongoing Euro 2024, there are so many matches that have been played, which is Germany, Spain beating Croatia 3-0. Germany win an astonishing win of 5-0. So what did you think about these performances, and who is your favorite for this Euro 2024?
Right. The thing is, European football never disappoints.
It is always entertaining, honestly.
Of course. If I told you that I was expecting Spain to beat Croatia 3-0, I'll be lying, because Croatia has this record of, I think they were on 20 some. They have lost only 3 games in about 20 something matches. So I was not expecting that because they are one of the most formidable national teams in Europe. But unfortunately, they had to lose.
Ronaldo and Portugal are going to the Euros. And did you think Portugal can win these Euros with Ronaldo? Because so many people are putting expectation on him that they want to see him perform. But in this his old age, did you think Portugal can win these Euros?
In terms of Euros, I see Portugal. Though I have my own team that I feel they would win it. I feel Germany would win it though.
So your favorite is Germany?
Yes, I feel they will win it because no, I don't. It's not more of like I want them to win it. I would want Portugal to win it, probably because of Bruno Fernandes. But what I see, my prediction though, I'm seeing Germany winning it because
So why did you feel Germany can win?
Germans on home soil. Germans on home soil. That's what I'm looking at.
That is true.
For the fact that they have a midfield of Toni Kroos, Florian Wirtz,
Germany
and
they always play
Musiala,
like machine for home soil.
a German team that can go to the 20 World Cup, the World Cup in Brazil, the 2014 World Cup,
2014.
and beat Brazil 7-1 at their hometown. That just know that the German team is they are comprises of young talent and experience.
They really
They have young talents, they have experience,
they are really good.
They have mid-age players that can hurt you.
They have young players that can do anything.
Somebody I saw something.
And Musiala, Gnabry, Sani.
I don't know if it was on your page that I saw something regarding penalties for them.
Yes.
That they were going to get much penalties.
Yes.
That was actually true.
Because the way these guys play,
the likes of Musiala,
that boy na bastard.
If you don't allow them enter, they go just start the dance. They will start dancing with the ball.
Even in the box, they go dey dance.
No. The talent is much. I can see. I see that Germany will.
I just hope they don't fuck up because
that's just it. And they have
sometimes Germany do fuck up.
One of the best centre back in the world in Antonio Rudiger. Bring any kind of attacker that you have.
That guy mad.
If he wants, if he plans you,
they always play like animal.
If he wants to cancel you, he will cancel you. No
they always play like animal.
Go and ask Haaland. So, and I don't think there's a better prolific striker than Haaland in the
and he mark Haaland out.
And the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo would not even stand a chance against him.
Okay,
because
let's come down to Nigeria.
Okay.
Rangers were declared winners of this 2023-24 NPFL season when Remo Stars lost to Sunshine Stars this weekend. Rangers have been so astonishing, winning so many games, and they won their 8th title this weekend. What did you think is the main source of their growth? Is it the management, the change which came from Europe with his paper master degree, or the coach that was changed, which was Fidelis Ikechukwu or something?
Yeah, I feel what's his name? I think Ilechukwu is his name.
Yeah, so Ilechukwu is his name.
He has to be the turn. He actually was the turning point actually, because coming in and if you look at the beginning of the NPFL season, you know that the likes of Remo Stars, Eimba, they were more of like the favorites.
Yes, yeah.
Enugu Rangers just.
It surprised me seeing Enugu Rangers coming in and winning this thing.
It's more like they picked up
elite form.
Remo Stars was the clear favorite then because the form of Sikuru Alimi then.
Yes.
And Sadiq Ismail, they were the key men of Remo Stars then, and they were doing it both home and away. Remo Stars were as at the beginning of the
Remo Stars beat this thing at home. Rangers.
Yes,
they beat Rangers.
They beat Rangers at home. They also did the double over. I think it was Shooting Stars, right?
Yes.
They did the double over one top NPFL team. So I think Ilechukwu was the turning point because for him to come in and immediately we start seeing Enugu Rangers at the top.
Yes.
Because it was everybody was saying Enyimba, Remo Stars. Even Shooting Stars had upper hand, and even Plateau United.
Shooting Stars tried this.
As then.
They really tried this.
So it was more of
because
like
they were fighting for the conference league.
Yes,
the CAF Conference League, I think.
it was the second part of the season that I think Rangers turned up, and it was good. And that match against Eimba, which was abandoned, I think that was also a turning point for them, because if Eimba
Drew that match.
had stayed, I felt something would have. I felt the
Happened.
match was. It was not a match that I felt Enugu Rangers would have won easily. Forget the fact that their fans, they are both. It's more of like the same,
Caliber.
the same team. Yes, because the fans of Eimba were there. In
Yeah.
as much as Enugu fans were also there, Eimba fans were also much there.
But yesterday, that one was last week.
Yes.
Yesterday, the Rangers Stadium was sold out.
It was sold out. Yes, it was
There's
filled up.
20,000.
Yeah, they know that they were
capacity
going
was
to.
sold out.
They know that this was more of like they were going to leave the trophy. Then that was why they were there. Did you watch their match with Sporting Lagos?
No.
They were almost more than the Sporting Lagos fans. They were filled. I was even surprised. I said, what kind of away fans?
Okay, you watched yesterday match.
I watched yesterday, and I also watched the time that Enugu Rangers came to Sporting Lagos.
So what will you say about Sporting Lagos relegating this season?
No, Sporting Lagos. To be honest, I followed them throughout this season, but I think the management, I don't know, their decision making is very, very poor. To be honest,
because I don't think they are supposed to.
They are not supposed
to
to
remove that
relegation now.
That's
because there was this certain player they had. We call him Emmanuel Odafi. He's a midfielder. I don't know. He was one of their most creative players then. He was one of the. He had a very good partnership with their current striker Jonathan Aluko. So I don't know what happened at the second part at the January transfer window. He was released. So I don't know their reason for that. After he was released, I now heard that coach too. They now released their coach too.
They dismissed that one too.
This man has achieved what this man achieved with this Sporting Lagos team.
They just need to calm down and build this team.
I don't know. I think maybe there's an internal issue there, which that's how I feel though. There has to be an internal.
But anyway, if Sporting Lagos go, Ikorodu City is coming, and we have Beyond Limit also coming in.
Beyond Limit is not from
Lagos. It's from Ogun State.
It's Ogun State, right?
Yeah. So we have this multi. Okay, what can you say about this this new promoted team in Southwest?
To be honest, this Beyond Limits, those boys
are really trying. Honestly.
Those boys are shocking.
From promoting to NNL, from NLO to NNL to NPFL is not easy.
It's not easy.
And
considering
the
their
growth
age,
is massive.
They are young boys.
They are very young.
When you look at them, you know that yes, these are small boys.
They are young boys,
but they play as if they are mature.
And also Ikorodu City FC too.
Yes.
You can't compare
Ikorodu City with Beyond Limits. No.
Sure.
Beyond Limits. Those guys.
They should watch out for them. They are beyond any limits.
They should watch out for them. People that went to Italy and lifted trophy.
And now they beat anybody.
It's you. To leave Nigeria, go Italy, go.
So as a Manchester United fan, the transfer window is on. Can you name three? Let me give you. Okay, name three players you wish to sign or four to your team that you know that can solve your problem of your team for now.
To be honest, currently, my first choice signing will be the Bayern Munich centre back, Matthias de Ligt. De Ligt is somebody we really, really need right now. And so
I think he's available for transfer this season.
Yeah, I heard he's available for around 40 million.
Yeah.
So if Man United can take that opportunity, this is a player that has worked with Ten Hag already. So he knows the player in and out. So it will be more of like just coming to play for a team that you already know.
Yeah.
So that is the easiest transfer centre back transfer target you can get at the moment.
Okay, which other player? You've named one now.
Yeah. Then second of all, I'll go for young talent, João Neves, the Portugal defensive midfielder, the Benfica defensive midfielder. That boy is talent, and considering the fact that he has played with Bruno Fernandes, they will have to complement each other. So I feel that's the second signing we will need.
So the third one.
Then the third one should be a striker. that can take the load off Rasmus Højlund, because I feel the boy is still very young. I will take an experienced player. I don't care if he's over 30.
But what did you think about Højlund? Did you think the team is big for him?
The team is not big for him. Højlund is a striker that's supposed to be integrated into the team slowly. He's not supposed to even be our main striker. This is a young player who scored just 9 goals.
Yeah.
9 league goals in Atlanta last season. 21 years of age.
So if you are the coach, which other prolific player can you sign to assist him, or maybe him will be coming in as a substitute according to you?
The thing is, this season now, the way they have integrated him doesn't make him to. The way they have integrated him, he just has to go on as first choice striker because he has done that last season already. So this season now is more of like the person they are going to sign is more of like just to take the load off him when he's not on form. The other striker starts. So I will not be going for. Though I would suggest Ivan Toney, but you cannot sign Ivan Toney as a backup striker. If you are signing Ivan Toney, you have to consider the fact that he's English. You have to start him. If you don't start him, they start criticizing your team that you are benching their striker. So I would suggest Taremi of Porto. He's had a good season. 30 years of age. He's prolific. I think he scored about 20 something goals this season. Taremi. Then I think because he will be willing to come from the bench, even if he doesn't start. That's what I'm looking at.
Okay. Anyway, guys, I have some interesting news for you. Transfer news, latest ones. Manchester United, Arsenal, and Man City Bayern. They are interested in signing Xabi Simon.
Wow.
That young guy playing for Netherlands and the Euros presently. Whereas Kelia agent has reported that his client is ready to leave Napoli because he wants to play the Champions League.
Wow.
Liverpool has had an offer for Lille, 18-year-old defender Lenny Euro. This Lenny Euro, who is this guy? Because more than 3 teams are interested, strongly interested
Real
in
Madrid,
this
guy. A whole Real Madrid.
And his valuation European is above 50 million.
That's what's surprising me. They say he's more of like the next Rafael Varane.
That's what I have to go and watch his clips. No, the guy is good.
Okay.
Doing defending and passing, the guy is good.
How old is he?
I think he's 18 years. He's very young.
Wow.
He's 18 years.
They are signing him for the future.
Aston Villa are in daily contact with Dortmund for Martin. That's Martin.
He's not Dortmund's player now. He's Chelsea's
player. He's Chelsea player, yeah. With Chelsea, sorry. Man City are planning to making an opening bid for 37 million for resources that midfielder Zubimendi.
Yeah.
Is that a good?
They are not going for.
They are not going for Guimaraes.
Guimaraes again.
This transfer, anything can still happen.
It's speculation now. You don't know what's going to happen.
Anyway, this is the end of the show today. Thank you, our guest. What is your name again?
My name is Mustafa.
Mr. Mustafa.
Call me Mr. Fresh.
On behalf of K Sports, we present this to you.
Wow. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your honoring our invitation.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate this.
Guys, we'll be ending this show today. Join our next episode. Follow all our social media platforms, ksports_podcast. ksports_podcast. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Happy Salah.